Hey there, it is my week 3 update after CMC Arthroplasty with a tendon transfer. My surgery was December 5th, so yesterday was 3 weeks. This is what my scar looks like now. It's such an awkward position to hold my arm. Maybe that'll work better. Still lots of no pink skin. There's a weird, I'm just going to turn this because it's so hard to see. There's a weird little spot down at the bottom that was rubbing under my splint, and I'm hoping it goes away because it's just seeming like it wants to live there forever. The rest of it is holding together. The spot down on my arm, pretty much healed. There's a little tiny bump there, but this isn't terrible. I still have some swelling in my hand up through here, but I'm able to put one of my rings on. I don't dare put one on this finger because I feel like these two fingers are still pretty swollen. My thumb discoloration's almost gone, which is nice. I've just been wearing a brace like this for the past week. What I'm noticing much as I go through this week is I know my brace isn't rubbing on it because there's no evidence of that inside. It's not like there's a piece of skin that's stuck there if my brace is stuck to it. But it just feels like, especially as I go through the day, that it's just really tender, I guess would be the better word for it. So one day I folded up a Kleenex and put it in there, and that seemed to help. Today I actually have a piece of like really fluffy toilet paper in there. I'm a classy girl. I've tried nonstick pads, but it seems to be that I want something more cushiony. And like I said, it is healing. I should have mentioned this in an earlier video, and I didn't. You have to be very aware of your footwear when this happens because you can't tie a shoe. I don't have Velcro shoes because I'm not a child or much older person. Thankfully, I have a couple of slip-on like clogs that have good traction because it's December, and I have a pair of Skechers slip-ons that I can put in. Obviously, if my husband's around or something, I can put on other shoes, but a lot of the time he's not here, so I have to do that. I figured out I can use hot rollers to do something with my hair, which made me super happy. And also I took my hair dryer and plugged it into a different plug in the bathroom, hung it on a hook where I normally hang my robe after my shower, and I kind of have to like bob and weave like a boxer, but not having to hold the hair dryer, I can actually hold a brush. So I just kind of do this weird thing and move around the bathroom, and I'm sure I look insane, but it works. So if that's something that's giving you an issue, try hanging it somewhere, like even over your shower rod, and just like wedge it against somewhere as best you can and give it a try. Like they say, what, necessity is the mother of invention. I was just going nuts with that. When I wake up in the morning, my hand feels pretty good. As the day goes on, it does get tired. I notice by like 7 o'clock or so, I'm feeling like I have to support a little bit. But I'm also doing a lot. And I've been driving for a while now. I've started driving at day like 10. So I've been driving longer than I've been not driving with this experience. Like I said, these fingers work fine. I can put if I have to sign my name, I can put a pencil in these two fingers and sign. It's super sketchy looking, and I don't have any pressure, but I can do it. With a marker, much better. I've learned how to do my nails by the same thing, putting something between these two fingers or between these two fingers. And it's just, it feels awkward. It feels strange to me. Like this hand is like this. If I put it this way, you don't even see my thumb. But if I put this hand this way, my thumb sticks out. And I feel like that's super weird, that I'll be ready to get my thumb to like go back into position. I go back to the doctor on January 12th, which I expect is the day that I'll be told to start doing some sort of PT with it, or moving my thumb. When I take this off, I am able to like do this with my thumb. I don't do anything more than that, but the top of my thumb works just fine. It's kind of funny. Our house has a sort of a digital front door where you have to put a thumbprint to open it. So for the first week, I was like, well, great, can't leave the house. But now I can put my thumb there very gently and let it read and get in. So that's helpful. But if I think of anything else, I'll do another update. But 3 weeks out, it's not terrible. I'm over it. It's hard. It's the holidays. It's funky putting your arm in and out of sleeves because this is so far out. So you have to kind of like stretch the sleeve over, or figuring out what you're putting on. Is it going to catch on the Velcro? Like, that's all great times. But, it's not terrible. Week 3, not terrible. Bye.